Ah, the humble tree. Wouldn't it be lovely if we could randomly select these trees? Well, now we can with Toster's random tree brush.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to this tutorial stroke showcase for the new random tree brush mod from Toster. I'm BonBonB, you're very welcome. As always, the very first thing you need to do is head off to the workshop and subscribe to the mod. The link to the mod is in the description to save you having to search for it. And once you've done that, go to the content manager within your game and enable it, and you will have access to the mod. Right, let's have a look and see what it does, shall we? That's what we're here to do today. First of all, let's get rid of this one. Kill the trees. Kill all of the trees. Now, the mod is still kind of in beta, stroke beta, whichever you prefer. And so it does have some limitations and flaws at the moment. I'm going to be reviewing it and tutorializing it as it is of this moment on the 17th of February 2019. If you're watching this review in 2 years time and the mod is fully fledged and is beautiful, then don't have a go at me. You should have been here 2 years ago. Right, let's open up the tree menu in the bottom of the toolbar here, as you'd expect it to be, and you've got all the mob beautification and terraform options. Select trees, and when you do that, you have the random tree brush menu pops up on the right hand side here. It's not draggable at the moment, but there we are. And then once you've done that, you'll have a whole list of trees available. In fact, everything you subscribe to, and all of the vanilla rubbish as well. Sorry, vanilla assets as well. Once you've done that, all you've got to do is choose the ones that you want. So let's go for an LP5. Okay, an LP5, and we'll have some wild weeds cluster. There we are. Once you've done that, you come over here. We've got a brush size of 1 and brush size of single and a brush strength of 1. Now, when you click on this, you'd expect it to randomize between the LP5 and the wild weeds cluster. Let's see. There's an LP5. There's another LP5. There's another LP5. There's another LP5. Ah, wild weeds. LP5. Wild weeds clusters. And that is basically all you need to know. Randomly changing between the two. But we are going to look a little bit deeper because it does say a random tree brush. And at the moment, I'm trying to build trying to use the wild weeds cluster as undergrowth here. But yeah, it's because it's random, it is exactly that. Anyway, all good. Let's have a look at the tree brush. Let's increase the brush size somewhat. Say 100-ish. Or it might be a bit too big. Let's come down to about a 60. That's a good size. Alright, so now let's see if we can get ourselves a random cluster. One click. Another click. Another click. Another click. Another click. And another click. Well, 6 clicks, and all we have are 2 of the wild weeds clusters. Let me move across a little bit. Now, I'm doing 4, 5, 6 clicks. We're just getting a cluster of the LP5 for canopies. Let's come back over this side and see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clicks. So what I'm finding is it's almost, from what I can tell, come over here, do a full batch over here, and I'm just going to keep the mouse trigger held down here, and it's painting around these areas. Let's see what happens if we come over this area here. Right, so what I can tell is the tree selection is, or tree location, is defined as much by the map coordinates as it is as completely random. Because no matter how much I go over this area, I can't seem to fill any of the gaps in those. Got the LP5s there. No matter how much I am painting there, there's not filling it anymore. If I come over this side and we'll try and, yeah, well, these are back to the canopies. Let me deselect the canopy So we've now only got the wild weed clusters. And I would have thought that that would paint in these gaps. But we're not filling in the gaps at all. We are basically, I think, repainting over and over and over the ones that are already there, which may require the amazing tree deduplicator, because I have no idea exactly how many trees we've painted there. So at the moment, I think this mod is best suited for the single clicks and randomly selecting between two different sorts or multiple different sorts of trees, of course. But then it does, if you're a true detailer, it does take away from the ability to actually be very specific. Let's go back to the LP54 canopy again, bring it back down to the single brush clicks. So let me just do I'm not even going to think here. I'm just going to do a random area like this. Mad clicking just to see what little cops might look like. So this is definitely much more fun than trying to use a tree brush. Right, and then if we come down here, that doesn't look too bad actually. Doesn't look too bad at all. Just using two different trees. The mod does have some issues at the moment. So I do believe it's not yet set up for the prop line tool. It's not quite there yet, but that is on the list of things to be added. There is also no undo button, which means if you set your brush size too large and absolutely accidentally click oops like that, then you've got a slight problem. The only way of doing that is, of course, to delete the entire area, and then some of my lovely custom placed trees on my beautiful map, St Catherine's Point here, it will be taken away as well. That was an oopsie on my behalf. So we'll come down here and we'll have one last little look at the random tree brush that we've just been done. Back into camera mode. Thank you very much. Much prettier without the toolbars. So yes, there we are. We'll settle down here. So anyway, thanks very much for watching, for commenting, for liking and for subscribing. We do tutorials on a regular basis. Monday to Saturday we do What's Map, trying to find you the best map for your next city build, of course. Now also we have Duvo, my new city build on this particular map as well. That is out now as well. And City Edition, as and when I can bring that back, we will, where we look at somebody else's city build and well, hopefully steal some good ideas from it. I've been Bombombi, you've been very, very welcome, and thanks for watching.